Joyful, joyful Friday. Happy Friday, Instagram world. How are you? It is Friday. It is the day after Thanksgiving. And I would like to check in, looping my partner in, and we are going to jump in. Hi. Happy,
Hey.
happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Although I thought it was
Ha-
Saturday. Yeah.
The holidays seem to do that to people.
Yeah. No. So yeah, you were saying something before I interrupted
Well,
you,
before
as
we get
always.
started, there's a way that you can send people the live. We can send some invites out. So I'm going to do that really quick. Do you
Oh,
know how to do that?
of
There's a
course I don't.
there's a little button at the bottom that looks like an
Oh
arrow.
yeah. Oh
And
yeah.
if you click on that, it will open up to people's inboxes and you can let them know that you're live.
Oh,
So I'm just going to
cool.
let a few people know that we are live right now, and maybe they can join us, maybe they won't, but just letting some people know that we're here.
Cool.
Yes, but how are you feeling this
I
Friday?
am feeling excellent. I did nothing at all yesterday, and I am just feeling, yep, I'm good.
I heard that nothing at all is
Yeah.
definitely great.
Right?
A lot of
How,
the times.
right? How are you doing?
I'm doing well. I won't say I've done nothing at all. I, I actually did some sessions today.
Oh, good. Okay.
Um, I actually had a business consult today,
Okay.
and I'm on this lovely live with you. So,
Awesome.
it's been a day.
Okay. No, that's a very good. I had just decided that what was it? Yeah, yesterday was Thanksgiving, so let me make sure I'm still on the same planet.
Thursday,
Um,
Thanksgiving.
right. I said my husband and I, we ended up having Mexican food because neither one of us are big Thanksgiving turkey eaters type of thing. And I'm telling you, it was the strangest feeling of doing absolutely nothing. It really was. It was very foreign to me that I was just like, okay, all right, watched a few movies, just enjoyed each other's time together, and yeah,
Yeah, I love that for
right?
you. One day I will get that there. I forgot to
Okay.
say I did go to the gym this morning.
Oh,
It opened at 6, so a
okay.
little later than normal. But my Thanksgiving was the total opposite of yours. I have 4 kids and a
Babies.
husband,
Right?
5, 9, 13, and 19.
Oh my gosh.
And in the morning to about 3:30.
Oh,
All the things of life. But I did have helpers in the kitchen. My
yes.
daughters helped. My oldest came from college with her boyfriend.
Oh,
My husband was there. My 13-year-old daughter was helping.
nice.
And yeah, my brother, he's staying with us and visiting right now.
Okay.
So he helped a little bit with the ham. So
Cool.
I love the
Well,
experience. I love, I was off yesterday, like totally.
right?
So no other people talked to
Okay.
me but my family. So that was a good thing. If I check my text message, that might not be true. I'm just gonna go with the phone call.
Right?
Nobody talked to me or video me.
Right?
Yeah,
No,
so
that's so good.
it was a good
No, seriously.
Thanksgiving.
I think that's fantastic, seriously, to have all the family and stuff, or the majority of the family around. I think that's beautiful. So I'm happy for you.
Thank you,
Absolutely.
thank you. Well,
Yeah.
yes, well, we are here
Yeah.
to give us some mind, body, spirit, and emotional tips for the holidays, the Holy Trinity.
Yes.
We just came through Thanksgiving. We have Christmas. We have the, the New Year's coming up. They are rolling through.
They really are.
So, yeah, we want to jump in and help some people with some things to do during the holidays while they're juggling being parents and business people and entrepreneurs and family and friends, family you like, family you don't like. I mean, it's
Right?
true. It was a
No,
lot
it
of
is.
questions about how do I deal with
It
family I
is.
don't want to deal with this holiday.
It is. It
Good
really
tips.
truly is. Yes. So do you want to kick it off or shall
Um,
I?
any, many, money, mo. What you feeling like, Miss Frankie?
You know what? I'm going to kick it off with the mind.
Yes,
Okay.
go ahead.
So, the one that I have for the mind is to limit information overload. Okay. And for me, this is not necessarily everybody, but too much information coming at me at any given time causes me to just be batty, and I don't get anything accomplished. I feel overwhelmed. I feel stressed. One of the things that I recommend to people is to monitor how much you're letting in. That's watching the news, watching television, whatever, social media. Pay attention to how much information that you are allowing in, because it absolutely plays a huge role in your overall stress levels, right? One thing that I cannot stand, and this is just me real quick, are all these Christmas commercials.
Right, right,
No, seriously, I mean, like either it's on television or I'm online working or whatever, and I like to listen to music online. That's another story. But there's these ads that keep coming up, and Christmas and stuff like this. So I have learned, and I'm practicing to shut out a lot of the information that just comes in and overwhelms me. So I would just suggest limit the information overload. That's my
okay.
suggestion for the mind.
I love that. Yeah, because it could be overwhelming.
Right?
And so my tip is actually piggybacking off of yours. You're saying limit the information, and then I'm going to be specific, limit negative inputs. So take breaks from news, take breaks from social media, take breaks from
Yes.
outlets that increase your stress. Watch, your heart rate, watch, your rumination or your dwelling when you do certain things. And if you notice that you're getting a little hypersensitive, a little agitated, a little anxious, a little depressed,
Right.
a little some type of way, and you can't name it, limit some of that, whatever you're watching, whatever you're viewing, whatever you're reading, whatever you're bringing into your temple. Set a time limit for checking those updates. If you're going to check the news, you know what? I'm going to watch this news for about 15 to 20 minutes. After that, they keep repeating themselves anyway every 30 minutes. So all you're
Right.
doing is inundating yourself with the same stories. If you're gonna do it at night, you know what I'm gonna do? I don't even recommend it at night because I don't believe in waking up in the morning and going to sleep with anything heavy. Maybe check it in the afternoon. The same amount of news that happened in the morning could be there in the afternoon, and then the next day, whatever happened at night, you could see it in the afternoon.
Yeah.
So limit your intake of negative inputs. Take a break. Let's say you don't have to just not be on social media.
Right.
Take one day off. Choose a day where you say, you know what, I'm not going to even watch the news. Choose a day where you're not going to even watch social media. Choose a day where you're going to disengage a little bit from whatever that negative input is. So you can not only limit negativity coming in your temple, but you could also limit that information overload because we just have too much information coming from too many places, coming from too many people and
Yes.
too many outlets every day. So
Yes.
that is my tip for the mind. Yeah.
Yes. I love it. No, serious. And I think that was a great segue into what I had already said, because, and it's something that you said too that actually pinged in my brain, is don't watch the news and that social media stuff before you go to bed. Don't do that. I agree with you on this, Dr. Banks. It's like going to sleep and calming down your mind and all that good stuff before you go to sleep. If you're putting all this noise into your brain before you are going off to sleep, are you really getting a restful night's sleep? I don't
Right.
think so.
Right.
Right. So I like that point that you pointed out there. So thank you for
Thank
that.
you. Thank
Yes.
you. Well,
Yes.
let's jump into the body.
The body. So I put reduce caffeine and alcohol. As most of us know, alcohol in particular will heighten or exaggerate our responses and all of that good stuff, right? We have to pay close attention to how much alcohol and how much caffeine we're putting into our bodies, because they both elevate stress
Yeah.
levels, right? And I think too is that when they're elevated by caffeine or by alcohol, our coping mechanisms
Our
shift,
little slow,
and not
slow down.
right, not so much in a positive direction. So my tip for the body is to reduce, or even if you can, eliminate, but reduce caffeine and alcohol intake around this holiday season.
Yeah, I agree with you. They can slow down your response time, your reactions to things. It can heighten up reactions to things. So you don't have to eliminate it, like you said. If
Right.
you drink 3 cups a day, just say today I'll have two. If you
Right.
drink a whole 12, 16 ounces in the morning, just say I'm gonna have an 8 ounce. So
Yeah.
you can reduce, you can scale back. You don't have to totally eliminate. So I love that.
Yeah.
And
No.
then piggybacking off of you, my body tip for the holidays, mindful eating. You know, I'm going to encourage you, even though we just came from yesterday, we still got leftovers left. We still got stuff in the refrigerator. I woke up this morning because I cooked so much and I was so tired I couldn't even eat everything. And I woke up ready to eat this morning.
Right.
That's why
Right.
I went to the gym first. That's another tip. But be mindful when you are eating for the holidays. Savor each bite. Take time, don't be just on your phone scrolling and you're eating and eating and eating.
Right.
You know, don't rush through eating. Savor what you're eating, because you want to avoid stress eating. You want to avoid just picking up stuff and just snacking during this holiday season because before you look up, them extra 10 pounds is going to be on you. And you're going to be like, where did this come from? And if
Right.
you are going to
Right.
snack during the holidays, be mindful and have a bowl of grapes nearby. Have a bowl of almonds or mixed nuts nearby. Have some things that if you have to eat and if you notice that you have stress eating habits, that
Mhm.
you eat healthier, do a tip and say, you know what? Every time I stress out, I'm gonna drink a glass of water. If you stress out every hour, you're gonna be drinking glasses of water. You're
That's
gonna
good.
hydrate
Right.
yourself and increase your water intake. That's a win.
Right.
Versus if you get stressed and you have a drink and another drink and another drink. So be mindful of what you're drinking during the holidays. Be
Right.
mindful what you're eating during the holidays. And if you do have to stress eat, because we have stress, good stress and bad stress, make sure you have healthy snack options around you so you're just not mindfully eating that whole pie. Have
Right.
the slice of pie,
Yes.
but don't go back for the third one.
Right.
Don't put the pie in front of you and just be
Right.
eating the pie with the ice cream.
Right.
Take a slice, people. Take a slice of the cake. Back away from the cake anime. Don't be eating all that cake.
I love that, Tim. And here's why. Because that hits directly home for me. I used to stress eat all the time. And coming up with um, tips and tools on how to, when you feel like you're just going to eat that whole pie, drinking water instead, like you just suggested, is brilliant. And I love it. No,
We
serious, right?
have
Because this is
somebody that said, give me the cake, LOL. He like, give me the cake.
right, right. But I think that it was hard for me. I don't know about anybody else, but pretending that you're eating that cake while you're drinking that water or you're eating that grape, I was like, yeah, no, this is not working for me. So, and what I had to do, and it's just again what I had to do, was that I was like you said, limit just that piece, whatever that is. If I'm going to have a piece of pie, I'm not going to have, you know, something else sweet or cake or anything else. I'm just going to have that piece. So I love that recommendation and that tip. So, yep.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Well, let's go into our spiritual, emotional tip for dealing with the holiday stress.
This is something I love, and that is cultivating self compassion. Right? I think that sometimes we are so hard on ourselves when we do eat that third piece of pie.
He said, give me the whole pie.
It's giving a whole pie, right? If you do mess up, that's don't be so hard on yourself, and that's the point around cultivating self compassion. Go easy on yourself. Show yourself grace, show yourself mercy. I think by cultivating your self compassion, that will help de escalate your stress levels. So you're not constantly thinking, oh my goodness, I did eat 2 pieces of pie and now I'm just going to blow up and now I got to go to the gym 18 hours next week. Yeah, shush, shush. Cultivate self compassion. Love on yourself. Give yourself mercy. You're okay. You're doing fine. You are. So that's my spirit tip, cultivating self
I
compassion.
love that. I tell my clients every time that you are your biggest champion, you are your biggest cheerleader. You're the only one that lives in your mind.
Right.
You might have a partner, you might have a mom, dad, family member, best friend that hype you up, but you live there. You wake up there, you go to sleep there. And if you are not cheering for yourself the hardest, then you open up that doorway for the outside world to make you even feel even lower when you mess up, when you fall down, when you fall short. And I want to remind us that it is progress over perfection. There is nobody walking around here perfect. We are
Right.
not Jesus. We don't walk around on water. If you say you walk on water and you are perfect and you are all areas of your life is and cleansed and high and mighty and things like that, then I want to meet you. But until I do, until I meet Jesus walking on water, I'm going to say we are all imperfect vessels in these bodies, and there's nobody walking around here that's infallible, which means that we have to practice self compassion. When we fall, dust yourself off.
That's right.
Think about it as not a loss, but a lesson. What can you learn within that? How can you grow? How can you get better? What can you take from this to get wiser and stronger and resilient from this experience? So then you don't stay down long and you don't beat yourself down up as much as you have done in the past. You can
Right.
get up faster. But if you're all like, woe is me, and I had the pie, and I ate the cake anime, and then
Right.
you are low, and then you just on the scale, and you just talk a mess, and you do all these things, it's going to stop you from walking. It's going to stop you from going to the gym. It's going to stop you from recouping faster.
Right.
So I definitely agree with self-compassion all the way.
Right. No, thank you for add on because everything you said was spot on. So thank you. How about your spirit?
Yeah.
How
Okay,
about your
so my spirit and emotional tip for stress during the holidays is letting go. Let go, let God, let go, let Jesus, namaste and walk away. Now, how are we going to namaste and walk away if you are not in the Christian persuasion? If you can't let go and let God, namaste and walk away, this is how. Write down what you want to release. What negative emotion are you carrying around? We don't have to lie to kick it. I got some anger. I need to write down some angry thoughts that I need to release. I'm not going to lie to kick it. I still practice forgiveness. Forgiveness is a process. It's a
yes.
daily process that I will be practicing for the rest of my life. It's not a one shot stop. So when I need to write down and release things that I need to let go, I write it down on a piece of paper. I go outside in a safe area where none of my kids is present, no clients, no people is around me, and I will burn it. So that is an act of
Mhm.
releasing. That is an act of letting go. You write down what your injustices are, what your anger is, what you're upset about, who did what and how. Write it all down. Get it out your mind, get it out your body, get
Right.
those toxins out of your whole body, mind, and spirit. Get it on paper and go burn it. Go release it. Go tear it up. You don't have to burn it if you don't have a lighter. If you are a pyromaniac, don't be burning stuff. Just tear it up and release it to Jesus, okay? Let it go that way. There is another that way though. You can write, I release the hurt and pain of my abuse.
Mhm.
I release the hurt and pain from my abuser on a plate. Go to the 99-cent store, get a black marker and write a plate. Go outside again
Mhm.
in a safe and secure area and smash that plate. Let go and let God. Namaste and walk away. I tell you, it's cathartic because a lot of our toxins from unforgiveness and from hate and anger and fear sit in our mind and ruminate and dwell, go in our body and get in our cells, and our knees hurt and our back hurt and our neck hurt and we aching all around, go into our spirit, and then we walking around here bitter and toxic and negative. I'm gonna tell you, like I told you last time, I'm too pretty to
Yeah.
be bitter. I am
Right.
pretty and positive. So I will be walking around breaking plates. I'll be walking around burning things in the air. I will be walking around writing and letting go and releasing every day if I have to. So that is
Right.
my emotional tip
Oh my
for dealing with
God.
stress during the holidays. Let's namaste and walk
God.
away.
I
Let's let
love,
go.
love, 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 love. And let me just tell you, I participated in a group, what do you call it, journaling process a few months back. And one of the participants shared with me that they do just what you said. They will write things down and then they burn it. And at first I was like, huh, that's interesting. Because she was like, well, do you burn your journals? I was like, no, I don't burn them. But she was telling me her process of burn. She write things down, like you said, and then she'll just go out and she'll burn them. And I thought that was like the best. idea. I haven't done it yet
Mhm.
because, yeah, I might turn into a pyromaniac. I might
Right. So you get to
burn out.
tear it. You can tear it too, because it's
Right?
actually
No,
the
I really
practice of
want.
the doing.
I
So
really want to practice. I mean,
right.
try the burning.
So the thinking is the mind part, but the
Right.
doing something with it, like the
Right.
writing or the tearing or the burning,
Right.
that's the somatic
Right.
piece. That's the action piece. Because you could say, I
Right.
forgive all day.
Right.
But if you say, I forgive, and then you do an action behind it,
Right.
it's training that forgiveness that you're trying to
Right.
cultivate.
No, I'm saying somebody just wrote. I can't see who wrote it, but they just said time for a bonfire, and I was like,
Yes.
yes. No, I'm gonna try. I really, truly am. I want to try it because she said it was extremely helpful for her. And now that you just mentioned it, I was like, it must be something I need to try. So I love that tip.
Confirmation.
Right? I love it. So thank you for that tip.
Yes.
Awesome.
Okay. Well, I mean, I see we have some comments. Time for a bonfire. Very therapeutic. Yes. Hey, now I agree. I will practice. If anybody has any questions, you could throw it out there really quick. If you want us to touch on something. Thank you, Bishop Mila. You know, hey, I'm a woman of all trades, right? I am the vessel. Um, um, and we have an exciting announcement. So this was our first month together practicing our mind, body, and spiritual emotional tips. So we launched out and we did it every Friday this month. Next month, December, which the first is on Sunday, we're going to switch up the day because we were like, okay, let's end the week off on some tips and tools to go into the weekend. But now we want to go ahead and shift and pivot a little bit, and we want to help start the week with some positive tips and tools for your Monday start. So we will be joining live on Mondays, right?
Yep.
This is what we said, right?
That's what we said.
What
Keep going.
my time is what time? 11:30 my time.
It's
11.
11 your time because
11.
it's 12 my time.
Okay.
Yes, I think.
Like we're gonna look at the notes.
I
But
say no. Let me look at
look,
the calendar.
we will
Hey,
have a post. We will have a flyer. We'll put something on our page. But we will be going live on Monday.
right.
And you can inbox Frankie. You can inbox myself for any topics that you would like us to touch upon. Frankie has some wonderful journals on her website, on her stand store that she's going to drop after we post this live. And I'll drop mine as well.
I say right. And I saw that you have some great deals going on. I know I do too, and we'll talk about all that at another time. But I think we both have some great deals going on with our
Yeah.
stand stores. So definitely check both of the stores out and share, because this is the season I think that we need to again, my opinion, we need to get away from maybe that traditional I'm going to go to the Black Friday shopping and kill everybody in the store type of thing just to get that robe or those slippers or whatever for grandma. Let's go online. There's a lot of digital products out there that are meaningful gifts that are actually unique and helpful to your loved one's overall mental health and well-being. So check out both of our stores. Like Dr. Banks said, we'll drop our links in the comment section, but we both have some really good deals going on there. So
Yes. And support your local Black and Brown entrepreneur and business person today.
right on
I
that.
don't care what that support looks like the flyer. Share the flyer. You might not be going to the event in live or in person. You might not want to buy the bracelet or the book, but share it out. It is free to share. It is free to like. It is free to comment. So I would say find your Black and Brown local business because blacker than black now because I'm black, y'all. Because I'm black, y'all. Because I'm blacker than black, than black, y'all. So, I do not discriminate, but that is me all the way down. So I will find some local Black and Brown businesses today, and I am going to support, and I am going to like, and I am going to share, and I'm going to comment, and I'm actually going to spend some of my Black dollars online with some of these entrepreneurs.
Yes,
So I'm going to encourage you guys today. If you are looking for a seed for someone to sow into your life, sow that seed into somebody else's life.
100.
If you are lonely, if you are sad, go to the senior citizen home and go read a book to an elderly person. Go sit and listen to their stories, or just sit in silence and just give them some comfort. If
Right.
you are looking for some financial help this season, go give $1 to someone on the street. Don't publicize it, don't share it or anything like that. Go just
Yeah.
give
Yeah.
whatever seed that you are looking for in your life. If you want to be recognized, if you want to be, known, recognize somebody else. Share somebody else. I promise you, if you start practicing cultivating the seeds that you want to sprout in your life, in other people's life, you will see those seeds sprout in your life. You will see those trees grow, and you will see the fruit of your labor coming
Amen.
to fruition
Amen.
if you sow those seeds into somebody else. So share and care and uplift. Happy Friday.
Happy
Freedom Friday.
Friday. I just love you. I love you. I love
I
you. How
love
about
you
that?
too.
Okay. So
I'm still
listen.
tired too.
Okay.
Girl, I'm about to be out.
I'm about to say, look, you go rest, do whatever else you're gonna do. I'm going back into my relaxed mode, and I just want you to know I'm so grateful for you once again, and that I love you so much, and thank you.
I have restorative yoga this evening.
Oh,
So
oh,
I'm in the office. I only came to the office for the good Wi-Fi and the kids to leave me alone. So I'm gonna go home,
right,
for a couple hours, put the feet up for a little bit, and then
right.
I'm going to go enjoy some
Oh
restorative yoga.
yeah,
That's
yes,
how I'm pouring into myself for the end of this week.
yes. I love that for you.
Thank
Seriously, I
you.
love that. Have nothing but the best, my sister.
Okay.
Love you.
And I'll see you on Monday. And I'll
I'll
see
see you
you
on
over the weekend.
Monday. Okay, right? I'll
Yes.
see you over the weekend. Or after the weekend. You
Right.
know what you said. I love you.
Love you
Whatever.
too.
All right.
Bye guys.
Bye.
Friday.